A statue of a Buddhist monk stands in front of Kintetsu Nara Station. He was an 8th century monk revered as a bodhisattva. His name was Gyoki. He faces a specific direction as if gazing at something. He is, in fact, looking in the direction of Nara's famous Great Buddha at Todaiji Temple, which Gyoki played a significant role in constructing.
If we can set aside our differences and build this great Buddha together, we can overcome our hardships.
Not long after Japan was given the name Nippon, the majestic Japanese capital of Heijokyo was completed. But outside the capital, famine and plague afflicted the land. One monk, however, braved this world to improve the lives of the people while spreading the teachings of Buddha. That monk was Gyoki.
What's wrong? Hurry, some water. You must not give up. Not yet.
Sir, he's...
What is it? Is he ill?
He must be traveling to the capital to pay his taxes. Probably been walking for days.
With famine and plagues ravaging the country, life was not easy for the commoner. To compound matters, farmers were required by law to pay their taxes in person at the capital, forcing them to make long treks to the city. Many would exhaust themselves on their journeys back to their villages. This prompted Gyoki to build temples and lodges along routes between the capital and villages, where farmers could rest and eat during their journeys. As a show of appreciation, the people would help Gyoki carry out humanitarian work, such as building irrigation systems, farms, and bridges in impoverished villages, enriching the lives of people across Japan. Gyoki came to be revered as a bodhisattva, and he began to draw a large number of followers. At times, thousands of people would gather to listen to him.
Disperse at once! Preaching outside the temple is forbidden! Now leave!
What is it?
Gyoki the novice.
Novice?
It means he will never be a true monk. Indeed, the law does state that a priest must reside in his temple, pray for the spiritual protection of Japan, and teach the way of the Buddha.
And yet, Gyoki travels outside the temple with his cabal of disciples, deluding the masses with his sanctimonious moralizing. He must be punished severely.
What do you say, Fusasaki?
I do not agree with what he says, Father.
What?
Ah, and why is that?
Like all foreign culture and technology, Buddhism must serve our national needs. But Gyoki's work has actually helped us stabilize tax revenues. He is absorbing the discontent of the people, thereby maintaining the peace.
So Gyoki has gotten to you as well.
That is the power he has over people. What if we were to simply appoint a high priest to keep an eye on him at all times?
Gyoki was let off with only a strict warning and was able to continue pursuing his humanitarian work, as well as his efforts to spread the teachings of Buddha. Records show that he built 49 temples in all. But then, political turmoil racked the capital. Following the death of the gifted politician Fujiwara no Fuhito, the Buddhist-minded Emperor Shomu ascended to the throne. However, natural disasters and the expanding plague crippled the country, as did the smallpox-related death of Fusasaki, a powerful nobleman and supporter of Gyoki and his 3 brothers. Emperor Shomu worried deeply about the future of the country. One day, he decided to summon Gyoki to ask for his help.
A great Buddha?
Yes, but it must be built not by order of the imperial court, but by the very will of the people themselves.
Oh.
Today, there is a sickness that is ailing our nation, creating disunity. But with the grace of the Buddha, we can be united again. Will you assist me, Gyoki, for the sake of the people?
The Emperor speaks from his heart, with genuine commitment to Buddhism. Then I must accept, not for the imperial court or the aristocracy, but for the people.
Gyoki's wishes, however, did not get through to his disciples and followers.
I am asking all of you for your help. If we can set aside our differences and build this great Buddha together, we can overcome our hardships.
So the capital can get their Buddha while we do all the work?
Let them build it!
Hear, hear!
And you, Master Gyoki, why are you doing their bidding?
No, you misunderstand. Just as Buddha looks after all living creatures, the great Buddha would serve the people. Without the help of the people, the statue cannot be built.
I'll help, Master Gyoki. Me too. Master Gyoki's always been there to help us out.
He's right.
Sure is.
For his role in the great Buddha's construction, Gyoki was awarded the highest Buddhist rank of Daisojo in the year 745. But just 4 years later, Gyoki passed away before seeing the completion of the statue. He was 82. In the year 752, the great Buddha was officially presented to the world, although not in its final form. Gyoki's long-cherished dream had finally been realized. Gyoki spent his life spreading the teachings of Buddha to the people, while also improving their lives through humanitarian work involving the building of roads, bridges, and water reservoirs. The significant passion and effort he brought to the construction of the great Buddha helped the people realize that Buddhism was not just for the nobles. Remembering the wise and virtuous Gyoki, the people began to believe that he was the reincarnation of the Bodhisattva Monju, and began to refer to him as the Bodhisattva Gyoki.